Hey there. So I just got back from being in my hometown, Tulsa, Oklahoma, for a week, and haven't driven the M5 in a week. And I figured I would kind of share a couple quick stories about what it's like to be in the M5 again after driving around. My dad has ALS, so we were visiting my dad, and he has this Dodge van with the conversion in the back and adds a ton of weight because it has to accommodate his wheelchair. And that is the car I've been driving for the last week. And then I get behind the wheel of the M5, which feels really good, as I'm sure you can imagine. It's after driving something that's very slow, where you have to plan every step. You get in the M5 and it's like, oh, that sign a quarter mile down the road, I can be there in a nanosecond if I decide to. It's a totally different driving experience, and the M5 is I prefer, as I'm sure all of you guys do too. So anyway, I get behind the wheel this morning, and I guess first of all, yeah, it's fast, but I guess I'm just sort of struck by how lively it is as I've been shifting through the gears, the sounds that it makes. Okay. It's a muscle car, and it likes to be driven like a muscle car. It looks like a boring German sedan, and that's sort of what's so great about it, is that it's not. You can drive it like a boring sedan when you have your family with you, or your mother-in-law or whatever, but when it's just you, press that in button and have fun. So anyway, I'm throwing a car around on these curvy roads near where I live, and I'm perhaps a little bit too drunk on all the power because it just feels so good after not having it for a while. And I guess I kind of drove like a BMW driver. Coming up to an intersection, there are two lanes, and clearly right up ahead there's going to be a merge to the right lane to the left, so there's going to be one lane left. I pull up next to a Ford Crown Vic, and I can just kind of tell by the way they've been driving that they're kind of like that stubborn, I'm not going to elaborate on that, the driver that I'm talking about. And I wanted to be in front because I was probably going to drive a little quicker, and there's a nice curvy road up ahead which I could probably take faster and would take faster than a Crown Vic. So I got in that lane, and the light turned green, and you could tell that Crown Vic was working. He wasn't going to let me get in front of him, and I said, oh well, I was in M mode already, so I just floored it. And first gear, and you know how it is. At about 4,000 RPM, it's just like everything goes into hyperdrive. And I just fly past him. And then I shifted into second. It's just way behind me. And, that's harmless fun. I was worried for a second that it was a cop, but it wasn't. And it just made me smile, and it's been fun driving it around. So I know that's a lot of you are looking for what it's like to have it, and I thought that was a good story.